Hello everyone, today I got a level up fast guide. Currently I'm prestige 49. There are a lot of prestige and I figured I would do an entire guide on how to level up fast, so you can unlock your favorite weapons as fast as possible. I'll part the video in 3 sections. First of all, I'll explain the progression system in general. Then I'll make a guide for newer players, how they can level up fast, and the last part is for more experienced players. This allows me to make the video more appealing to all kind of players. So let's talk about the progression system. The white progression bar is the hunter progression, and the red one is the bloodline progression. With the hunter progression, you can unlock more perk points per level, and at every 5 levels, later more, you get a set amount of bloodline XP. You can level up your hunter to level 50. After that, every bit of XP will be sent immediately into the bloodline. From level 25 on, you can retire your hunter. Retiring your hunter rewards you with 100 bloodline XP per hunter level. So for level 25 you get 2500 bloodline XP. The maximum amount of XP needed to max out a hunter is 21,000 XP. Hunter XP can be earned by all sorts of actions in game. Kill a grunt, 10 XP for example. With the bloodline progression you can unlock many new weapons and perks. The bloodline progression is parted into 3 tiers. At tier 1 you need 500 bloodline XP per level. At tier 2 you need 1000 bloodline XP per level, and at tier 3 1,500 bloodline XP. You gain bloodline XP when your hunter reaches certain levels in his progression. Level 10 for example will reward you a set amount of bloodline XP. You also gain bloodline XP when you retire your hunter or when you run a level 50 hunter. With a level 50 hunter, every bit of XP earned will be put into your bloodline. If your hunter happens to die though, half of the XP you would have earned throughout the round will be put into your bloodline progression. There is a maximum of 100 levels, so the grind is real. So now let's talk about how beginners can level up fast and efficiently. As a beginner, you're not comfortable with your skills, and therefore a high risk high reward situation is likely to not work out. I'll advise you to run as a trio or duo, just to have backup. During the round, play as always stealthy, but make sure that you kill those damn meatheads. Meatheads reward you with 200 XP, which is quite a lot. Also try to kill grunts and other AI when you're about to extract, just to boost the XP amount a little bit. Make sure to push the objective. Your ultimate goal is to get your hunter to level 25, so you can retire him. If you're in-game and you encounter some super sweaty players, don't bother fighting them, but instead save your hunter. If you have reached level 25 and retired your hunter, you will get 2500 XP. Till level 25 you will also get 1500 bloodline XP by the hunter progression. If you manage to kill a couple meatheads and bosses, it should be a 1 round level 25, so you get 4000 bloodline XP per round. Sounds good, doesn't it? Until tier 3, this is a valid method to level up fast without risking to lose your hunter and waste all the time. If you still feel rather unconfident at tier 3, keep running this method. It allows you to constantly earn XP. Just make sure to run in a trio so you have someone to back you up. So now let's talk about more experienced players. As a more experienced player you win more gunfights and therefore your hunter survives longer. You should always try to get a hunter to level 50. With a level 50 hunter, you will gain a massive amount of XP. Also, go for the objective kills, meatheads and players. The worst thing about leveling up fast is to get a hunter to level 50. Oh boy, it's really tough. It can take a lot of time, but with my method, you can reach level 50 with your team in just 2 rounds. But this only works in a duo, and it's quite difficult. You must be really experienced. You and your friend both search for a trios game at the same time. Due to the slightly lower population on console, you're likely to join the same game. Then you both meet up and go for the bounty. You may ask why. You don't share AI XP, you don't share Hunter XP. That's true. But if you work good together, you should get an equal amount on these XP gains. What is outstanding is that you get a whopping 500 extra XP per bounty as a solo versus trios. Both bounties are already 1k extra. This is a huge game changer and allows you to level up extremely fast. That's why it only works as a duo. Per bounty there are only 2 tokens. But keep in mind, death is permanent. Although you play together, you can't revive each other. It's literally high risk, very high reward. And that's why I only recommend it for really experienced players. When you have gotten your hunter to level 45 upwards, you should run as a duo versus trios, because then the risk is simply not worth it. Then you're already near to 50 and you shouldn't risk losing your hunter. Duos versus trios will also get you 250 XP extra per token, so it's also a nice boost. Also, always try to be under half an hour to get at least 130 XP time bonus. If not, it doesn't bother. It's not that much. It's just 1 meter. Obviously, the more experienced method allows you to level up way faster. But as a beginner, it won't do you any good. Due to being likely to die, it will just slow down the leveling process. And therefore, the level 25 method is more appropriate. I really hope you enjoyed this guide. If so, please drop a like and subscribe for more Hunt Showdown, PS4, Xbox tips and tricks, as well as highlights. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for watching.